Welcome to Fast Philosophy. This video is part of our Introduction to Logic series and briefly sums up all of the previous videos. In the first video I explained that logic is about arguments and that an argument is a set of premises and a conclusion. Premises and conclusions are propositions, that is, the meaning of a sentence which declares something. And to avoid multiple meanings, we must make sure that when we argue, our sentences are neither vague nor ambiguous, as I explained in the second video. In the third video, I showed you how to write informal arguments in standard form. I also explained the difference between hard and soft quantifiers. The fourth video explained that deductive validity is where the conclusion of a deductive argument is a logical consequence of the argument's premises. And a deductively sound argument is where the argument is deductively valid and its conclusion is true. This led to explaining the conditional and the negation, which in turn allowed us to understand modus ponens and modus tollens, both of which are deductively valid argument forms, and that was in the fifth video. The sixth video explained what inductive argument is and how it differs from a deductive argument. It explained that inductive arguments rely on the principle of induction, which assumes that things that happen in the future will resemble what happened in the past. I also explained that inductively forceful argument is one in which the premises give us good reason to accept that the conclusion is a consequence of those premises, and that an inductively sound argument is one in which those premises are true. This still does not make the conclusion true necessarily. This differs from a deductively sound argument where the conclusion is necessarily true. This led to the seventh video, which explained the problem of induction. We cannot be sure that things in the future will resemble what's happened in the past, and also we can use neither deductive nor inductive argument forms in order to justify the principle. The eighth video explained different kinds of rhetoric, which is where someone appeals to emotion rather than to argument. The ninth video explains some informal fallacies where we do appeal to argument, but the argument is deficient in some way. And lastly, the 10th video explained the straw man and the leading question fallacies. Thank you for watching our Introduction to Logic series.